BBC Strictly fans demand 10-point deduction after messy Sarah and Vito routine. Where's the grace? Sarah Hadland and Vito Coppola took to the Strictly Come Dancing stage for the musical's week special with a Charleston that had the audience talking, for better or for worse. As the dynamic duo performed a Wicked-themed routine to the iconic Popular, which, by the way, is anything but, they got a dazzling score of 38 out of 40. While the judges were all smiles, some fans at home weren't quite as impressed and took to social media demanding a 10-point deduction for what they called a messy performance. It all started when Sarah, the beloved Miranda star, and her partner Vito kicked off the show with a flurry of energy, twirls, and lifts that made even the judges nod in approval. Anton Dubecka, who usually maintains his signature poker face, described the number as a wonderful piece of musical theater before adding, "I loved watching you dance." Meanwhile, Craig Revel Horwood, famed for his no-nonsense critiques, gave props to the fast and phenomenal moves, especially asking Sarah, "How did you get those swivels in?" If only Sarah knew. The fact that she didn't end up in a tangle was almost as impressive as her actual dancing. The judges handed out a respectable mix of scores, 9s from Craig and Motzi, and 10s from Anton and head judge Shirley. But while the panel was doling out praise, viewers at home weren't quite feeling the same vibe. One fan on X, formerly Twitter, quipped, "Can we introduce an automatic 10-point deduction for cringy talky bits at the beginning of routines? Ouch." A second fan weighed in with, "It was a bit messy by their standards," implying that even the dazzling lifts couldn't quite hide the occasional wobble. But of course, Sarah's loyal fan base wasn't having any of it. "Surely that's a 40? That routine was perfect," one person declared, defending their queen. Another chimed in, "Sarah and Vito opening the show with their Charleston to Popular from Wicked was absolutely brilliant." And can we talk about the lifts? Seriously, the trust they have in each other is unreal. Loved seeing the Miranda cast cheering in the audience too. It wasn't just Sarah's fans who thought she nailed it. Another viewer proclaimed, "Let's all collectively agree Sarah and Vito deserve the full 40 for this dance, she smashed it." And honestly, who could argue with that? Sure, maybe there was a step or two that didn't quite stick the landing, but come on, lifts, charm, and a wickedly good time? That's gold. The performance had even more significance for Sarah, who was joined by her Miranda co-stars, Miranda Hart and Patricia Hodge, in the front row. The two TV legends gave Sarah a standing ovation at the end, making the moment all the more magical. With her 53-year-old star power shining brightly, she continues to defy expectations and, so far, has dodged the dreaded dance-off. As the competition heats up, fans are crossing their fingers that Sarah and Vito will keep the magic alive and make it to next week's semifinal. The Strictly results will be revealed during Sunday night's show on BBC One, so don't miss out. Will they float to the top, or will the messy crowd be proven right?